Hi everybody, we'd like to welcome you to the CCTV Tradie family today, and what we have today is the Dahua IPC-HDW3867S-IL-ANZ smart dual light camera. That's a new version of Dahua family. It's a new addition, upgraded from 3866 to 3867. This has a very got a smart dual light, premier protection, SMD4, AccuPic, and pretty easy installation. And not only that, this got a solid frame. One thing I like about this camera is I already taken the camera out anyway, so this got a solid body. And the new feature is it has a white light underneath the camera, not like the standard 3867 or 3666. And one other thing is I'll show you what included in the box. I already taken the content out, but there are some of them it's pretty much already covered with the plastic cover, which is normally the case. And you have the protector. Once you install this, you can connect the RJ45 and use this as an insulation, like so. So protect from water and everything if there's any leakage of water, so you can protect it from the connectors. And then you have some screws to be connected, plus the template. Most important thing, when you connect it to a fascia or eave, so you can get this template to get the measurements and the screw holes. That's one thing if you're a starter. So if you're an experienced person, that's not a problem, you know what to do anyway. So that's one of them. And you got a brief this has a manual and a few other options to say what is inside. It's got a actually, I think, yes, there is a Allen key also to remove the camera, so which is pretty much everything is in there, so included. So that's more about what is inside the box. Other thing is this particular product has the PoE and power over Ethernet to connect straight, plug in and play kind of option. And not only that, and you can use for various other mounting options as well. There are, if you want to connect it to a fascia, you can use this as a junction box, and that's the PFA139. Or if you are mounting onto a wall, and if you need to have a bit of a extension out of the wall and protruding, and you can use the PFA205W as well. So that is that's another option you have. So this has few capabilities, few features, that is you can when you do the mounting. So that's what it is. The other option of this camera is this is a smart motion detection camera, which is an AI powered, but it's only can recognize humans or vehicles. It will not activate by dogs, cats, or any other objects, movable objects. So it's purely for humans and vehicles. And this reduces a false alarm. So not like other cameras which can record on movement of trees or animals. So this purely based on humans or vehicles. What's special about this camera and the 3849 and 3649 TIOC, they all got the AccuPic version, which is actually, it analyzes a video stream in real time using deep learning algorithm to recognize and differentiate humans and vehicles. The good thing about it is it eliminates hours and hours of monitoring video stream to find out the object. Rather than that, you can pick particular person or a object and scan it through various type of cameras. Good thing about this camera is it allows the users to quickly locate and track people across multiple cameras, and using attributes like clothing colors, vehicle types, or other descriptive features. So this is the beauty about this particular camera, and this goes with 3849 and 3649, which is a TIOC camera. And all these three cameras has this feature, but only thing is it doesn't work with the standard NVR. But to get the real proper features, AccuPic features, you need to use 5 series NVR. You can play this camera with the standard NVR, and you can get all the other features, which is, suppose you can get trip-eye option, SMD option, and human detection, even dual light option, everything. But when it comes to AIcamera, this NVR is not the ideal. You have to go for the 5 series. In addition to all the features I mentioned, it has a smart dual light, which actually normally IR stays on default, but you can trigger on tripwire. This can trigger and identify the object or the person in color. So this has that additional feature, just like your TIOC 38610 and 3649. So for installation, actually for installation purpose, these cameras are pretty much, you can do it as a in your DIY project, because mostly once you can manage to get a ready-made cable, pre-made cables, and just a matter of connecting and running the cables to the recorder, and it's a plug and play, so it's pretty straightforward. Even settings and the cables, if you need to get extra cables, you can visit us, CCTV Importers or CCTV Tradie, and you can get the manual, user manual, how to do the settings. It's all you can get from our CCTV Tradie website. And also this has a micro SD card where you can have a onboard recording as well for homeowners who's looking for AI featured options, and where you can have humans or vehicle kind of a option tracking. And for again, for business owners or public areas, business owners, they can use it as to accurate real-time surveillance, and for public areas where you can monitor the vehicle movements from various feeds of cameras. And even for warehouses and factories, the same scenario applies. Is you can actually monitor from camera to camera if you can track the same person or same object. We will give you a quick demo of how this AIcamera 3867 works in the night. Argument's sake, I have picked set up a camera in our office. Set it up. I'll show you how it goes. So go to camera, and the particular camera that we have is channel 7, and it's this one here. So go to illuminator, click the illuminator, and you have in this option, you have IR mode, warm light, and smart illumination, or by time. So by default it's on smart illumination, which is actually in the night. It stays on IR mode, and if it picks up an object when it crosses the line, it goes into the LED mode. Otherwise, if you want to keep the camera on all the time, you can go to warm light mode and press OK, and mode will be manual. So the camera will the light, and you can reduce the brightness by scrolling the brightness from level of scale of 0 to 100. So once you go to 100, it will be brightest, and when you're at 0, it's completely dark. So I'm going back to the standard mode, which is the smart illumination, and press OK, and setting, and go back, apply, go back, and that's what the camera looks like. And this got a 4K picture quality. I mean, I don't have the monitor with the 4K quality, but once you put the 4K quality monitor, the picture becomes much more brighter than this, and that's what it looks like in a daytime. I'll give you a quick demo about AI feature as well while I'm talking to you. So in this camera, you can go to main menu, go to AI, and you go to smart plan and select the camera. And so it's got AIcamera. You select the AIcamera mode and this one here, and apply, and then go into your IVS and go to D7, which is the camera, and enable, and draw your line. Create the tripwire like this, and you can decide whether you want A to B or B to A. In this case, I select this one here, but there can't be any vehicles in here, so I take the vehicle option off and press OK. Don't forget to apply it. If you don't do it, it will not register. So once you do finish, go backwards, you can see the tripwire. So anybody crosses this, and you can trigger and send the notification to your phone in the night. Definitely it will give you LED in color as well. Finally, to summarize this particular camera, you can purchase from CCTV Importers, and we have so many varieties of accessing this camera. You can buy online, you can visit our shop in Noble Park, 1/30 Tower Court, Noble Park. If you're happy with our YouTube, please subscribe us on cctvinporters.com.au.